No.
Hello everybody. What?
Again.
Hi everybody. This is the Nicklins top 5 rides.
That took us about 20 minutes to introduce. We're going to start off with Logan's top 5 because he's not here, because he'd never sit still for his number 1 ride.
You're very right, yeah. So this is based on our last...
I almost saw their lists.
It's based on our last year's holiday. So we went to Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios and Volcano Bay as our main holiday parks that we went to. We did, however, go to Magic Kingdom on one day.
For what felt like 24 hours worth.
We spent the whole day there from like 8 till 10 or something.
It was late.
8 in the morning till...
We were literally one of the last walking out.
Yeah. So
it was
It
ace.
was a full-on day. It was good. It was a nice day. So for Logan, he obviously can go on absolutely any ride within reason. Obviously, there's a couple that he can't at Magic Kingdom.
Right.
So a lot of the rides there are geared to his age and any age really. So we've based this on the rides at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure because they're more catered to lots more ages.
Whack me on the ear.
So for Logan, coming in at number 5 for Logan. Boom! At Universal Studios, his top ride. Oh no, I didn't put it in order. Hang on, I have to put that.
Brilliant.
Wait a minute.
Oh, good job, Mum.
Wait.
Considering Logan was 2 when we went,
22 months, yeah, just
Joe's
under.
getting on for 2. Yeah, that's why I'm talking to that. This is a very comprehensive list for an almost 2-year-old, and he's got very neat handwriting. So, what were they?
I'm not a 2-year-old.
That's because
Why
I
do you
wrote
like
it. So
one
coming
then?
in at number 5 for Logan was the Carousel, which was the merry-go-round is the best way to describe it, is it? In Dr. Seuss Landing.
Yes.
I'm calling that's the whole title, isn't it? So yeah, great ride for him to go on. Bit of fun, loads of activity that you can see around the park, and he loved it, didn't he?
Yeah.
You went on it. We all went on it actually because it was quite nice for us all to go on. Number 4 for Logan is Kang and Kudo. How do you say it?
Kudos? Kodos?
Kodus.
Twirl and hurl.
Kang and
Had it great.
Kang and Kodos.
Kang and Kodos.
Twirl and hurl. Which was his first ever ride, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Is it called
You've
Simpsons
been on
Land?
it. Yeah. No, it's not Simpsons
Oh, yeah,
Land.
yeah.
In the
I
Simpsons,
remember
like carnival part.
that
Everyone will know where
that
that is.
alien spinny thing.
Yeah.
The spinny one, yeah, and it's a bit best way to describe it if you've not been there before and you've been Magic Kingdom before is it's a bit like the Dumbo ride or Aladdin.
Dumbo.
Yeah, so it's a very nice
Goes up
ride.
and
So you went on that with Logan, didn't you? And me and you were in the other little car, so we were riding together but in separate cars, so it was good fun. So that was number 4.
I'm not saying this.
Okay. Coming in at number 3 is One Fish, Two Fish, Red
Say
Fish,
that fast.
Blue Fish.
1 fish, 2 fish, red salute.
One fish, red.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
That's why I didn't want to say it. They're all quite a similar standard, really, those rides, and quite similar in style, aren't they?
Yeah.
Apart from number 2, which is the Hogwarts Express train.
Woo-hoo.
Choo choo!
Really good interactive ride for anybody of any age, really. So it was great for Logan.
And we've never ever been on that. I know we've always been as either a 4 or a 5, so we'd be unlucky, really. But we've never been in a cabin.
Yeah.
With anyone else. It's just always been us, really. So that's always been a nice
it's been nice
thing set up. That's always been nice. And coming in at number 1 for Logan was the non-moving seat in Minion Mayhem.
Oh,
He loves Minions.
He absolutely adores Minions. So I got to ride it with him in the non-moving seat, the stationary seats, which was a bit dull for me, but he was happy as well.
And did you even have any glasses on?
No.
I don't think no, because
No, I didn't actually. Whether I was meant to pick him up or I was just sat trying my best to make
For
it all
Logan,
nice.
it's
Trying to make...
this is the top 5 for Logan. He loved it because it was all about minions, and he loves minions.
And at the end,
And at the end,
we saw Bob and Stuart. No,
Yeah.
Kevin and Stuart.
yeah, and we got to meet them, and we had a picture taken with them as well. So that's
But
good.
whatever you do, don't try and make your own eyes 3D. It doesn't work. Get the glasses.
One of the little top tips I'd say for Logan that he absolutely loved, because he loves eating constantly, is the popcorn. So Universal Studios do a big tub of popcorn that you buy, and I think is it $10 for the tub,
Yeah.
We'll find
and then
the price.
whenever you top it up, it's just $2 every time you top up, and you can do that whenever you want. So it's great really for Logan, who's just constantly wanting to pick at something, like you're waiting in the queue, things like that. It's great. So little top tip. Come.
I feel like I should tell you, I've just discovered. I was still outside looking for a Starlink satellite last night, thinking it was Tuesday night, but last night it was Wednesday night.
And he said that I can go to bed at 9:30, and he thought that was in 2 days. Yesterday.
But it turns out it's tonight. We'll crack
So I
on.
can watch the thingy outside. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
number 5 for me, coming in at number 5, is Jurassic Park. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I needed a water ride to be on there, and this one for me fit the bill. It's the most memorable water ride. Obviously Dudley Do-Right's ride is ace. But every memory I have of Jurassic Park, you're meandering round and it's dead sunny and you're trapped in a seat and you've got to get out. Oh my god, get out, get out. But you can't get out because you've got a lap bar across you, which, you know, safety first. And you're going over the ride, you go down a dip and you think, oh, that's the big one, like the first time. But it isn't. And then there's a massive one, you can't even see the bottom. It's fantastic. So that is my number 5, and that's why I love it. Jurassic Park. Who's next?
Ethan, what's your top 5?
Coming in at number 5.
Wait, but you haven't done your next 4.
No, we're going to do 555, 444, 333, eyelash, eyelash, eyelash.
Oh.
Wish for October.
Okay. Coming in at number 5 for Ethan. Number 5 for you. Ooh.
Number 5,
What's your 5th ride?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
It is Kong Skull Island.
Good choice.
I'm on the
You're
fence
not-
with
you're
Kong.
not
I'm not a
showing.
I
massive
didn't
fan.
like the way in, really creepy.
It's quite dark. The queuing system that they have is really dark. Ethan's not a fan of the dark, so it was a bit
Who
touch
is?
and go. But when we got to the ride and we got on it, it was good fun, wasn't it? Enjoyed
Me
it.
and Grandad went on it, and I don't know where Dad's was.
I didn't go on it. I've been on it.
You went on it
And
in the past, didn't you?
you went on with Grandad, like you said, sorry. I just had the pram and Logan, because
You
I
didn't. You don't like
I
it.
don't like it, I'm sorry, I don't like it.
Not even scary.
So there's an insight, it's not even in my top 5.
It's a 3-year-old.
I know it's not scary.
I was going sleeping in a pram if I was a 3-year-old.
Number 5 for the
For me?
eldest, Lorraine.
Alright, with the eldest. For me, number 5 is Jimmy Fallon. Love Jimmy Fallon.
Number 5.
You're looking at me, yeah? Number 5.
She copied me.
She's hating. Don't give anything away.
I just find it a really fun ride right from the beginning when you see
Probably why it deserves
what
to
they
be higher up
called.
the list.
What they called the guys that are singing at the beginning.
Roots.
No.
The guys
oh,
that
the barbershop
quarter.
Yeah, those guys. Right from the beginning there where you're waiting in the waiting area a bit for it.
Yeah,
And then they take you through, and then, yeah, I won't give too much away in case you've not been on it. But it's a really fun ride.
I
It's a
saw
good
the
experience
panda.
for everybody.
I saw #panda.
You saw hashtag panda.
Yes, and Logan.
Yes,
and me.
that's good.
And you were with Logan, and they saw #panda, and I had no clue where they were, but
Oh,
Cool,
yeah.
isn't it?
Dad said next time we go next year or in 2 years or
This year.
yeah,
October, fingers crossed,
hopefully,
everyone.
Hopefully.
Just checking my next on the list.
It's his birthday in October, so that's why he wants to go. What was I gonna say? Dad said we can buy some stuff from the Jimmy Fallon gift shop after you go out.
Yeah, because last time all we actually bought from there was little pizza pretzel bites
Oh yeah, they were really nice.
for some reason. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I always find, just a quick point, when we're doing child swap, things like that, we seem to rush, because that takes a bit of time, because you've got to queue anyway. We seem to then rush out. We obviously have a look round shops, but we always seem to be in a bit of a rush to the next point, so we need to either Logan to grow up faster or manage that better.
Yeah.
But we'll sort that. That's a family thing to sort out. But any tips, let us know.
We've just adjusted the curtains because it's weird
Put a
shadow.
shadow on Lorraine's face. Number 4 on the door, the mummy for me.
Ooh.
One of the best bits about the whole ride is the pure excitement. You get rid of all your bags, you're rushing in, you can see you're straight through into a pitch black room where you either trip up, run into a railing, or bump your head on a wall. Anyone else had that happen to them? You would have thought I'd have learnt. But a very enjoyable ride, very, very enjoyable ride. First time I went on that was a couple of trips ago, and it surprised me how fast it was in certain bits.
The bird's white.
It's not white.
It is a little bit here.
Alright. Bits. So the first time I went on that, it's a really good ride, and it shocked me how fast and agile it was, which we'll come on to this bit, but only recently. I'm only a recent theme park fan. Even though I've been a few times, I had to hide my fear from Lorraine over a few things, but we'll come on to that. So, but for me, number 4, the Mummy.
Good choice.
Yeah, I accidentally went on it once.
You've been on-
Yeah, you
First time I went on it once, I really hated it. Well, I liked it a little bit, but I had a really bad, really bad headache. I actually didn't.
Might have shook him around a bit.
I accidentally said that I wanted to go on it again.
You accidentally. I think you've forgotten.
I
didn't
accidentally eat food all the time.
I think you forgot how much it made you jump the first time round, and that's why you didn't remember. So you went on it again, didn't you?
And I used to say, and when I used to say no sometimes.
You meant yes.
Yeah, when I used to say no, I meant yes, and when I said yes, that meant no.
You're daft, aren't you?
I used to say that about the Hulk. Yeah, I'll go on it. We'll get onto that later. So number 4 for Ethan.
Woody
is...
Woodpecker.
Is it bad that I can't even remember that right?
It was
It was
by
Mickey
E.T.
and George and U2,
Yeah.
the water.
Oh yeah, but
So-
Universal's version of the Barnstormer.
Yeah, so Universal Studios
Good ride actually. Sorry.
has Woody Woodpecker, which is by the E.T. ride, and it's very similar to the Barnstormer at Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
Best way to describe that one. But you like that one, don't you? Like you like the Barnstormer as well, so that's why you chose it, haven't you, for number 4?
Good solid choice each.
Number 4 for me is Splash Mountain. So I've gone off piste here. Is that the right word? That's the right word.
Yeah, no, it is the right word.
Gone off a little bit here and gone back to Magic Kingdom for me. I just love this ride. I think it's a really fun ride. It's got loads of characters in it. It's got the giggles now. You're laughing at my choice. It's got loads of little characters in it, and it feels like the ride goes on forever. So just love it.
Oh, lovely. He trumped.
It's great when it's really, really hot and you just want to cool off as well. Perfect.
Oh, I'm up.
Number 3.
Number 3. The Forbidden Journey, Harry Potter.
Oh, bang my head on that one.
You did.
It's a recurring theme, isn't it?
You're always banging your little head.
It's my. What a ride.
No, I'm like
And it's only in at number 3, so you can go, oh, I bet the excitement is building wherever you're watching this. The Forbidden Journey, the first time I went on that ride, I literally smiled the whole way around. It's amazing. And you're so enthralled. The first time I went on it, I enjoyed it for the ride. And then the second time I went on it, I was trying to look at all the animatronics and to see the workings, the inner gubbins of it all, if you will. I'm sure you'll be able to tell this is heavily edited. See how it's put together whilst on the ride is ace, and just that thrill. And we haven't been to Animal Kingdom for a few years, have we?
No.
So that I imagine we'll get the same feelings about that with Avatar.
Yeah.
Ow.
From what we've seen, it looks that one looks really
from what we've seen. But yeah, a strong number 3 for me there. Strong. Plus, top tip.
Don't give that away.
Don't give them. These are not going to be there when we're there. Top tip. When it's that good a top tip, I can't actually remember it. But when you come off the ride, you can get back on the ride.
When you come off the ride, like you do in most of them, is you go through a shop. When you go through this shop, there is a door that you can get you back into where the lockers are. If you head through the lockers and go straight through, it takes you through. So if there's been a queue outside, you can cut
Which
it
there
off.
usually is. Oh yeah, that's it. You can cut off half
Or
the
if you're
queue.
doing single rider, this is another point as well. Actually, if you're doing single rider, the stairs are straight up, directly opposite the lockers. So you can cut through and go on again if you want to. Say if you're going out and then in and around the back, round the front.
You might just want to queue up again. So number 3 for each.
Spider-Man.
Woo!
Why is that number 3 for you?
Because it has good toys in the gift shop.
Good toys in the gift shop, worthwhile. It is a good ride though as well. You know what bit I like about it? When you're getting flung around and the heat comes at
Yeah,
you.
that bit.
The flame,
Yeah.
that's good. That's not my favourite bit, but it's a good bit. And even the walking through the reporter, the
Yeah,
Daily
that's
Bugle,
good. Yeah.
that's cool. It is a good ride. But sometimes the queue for that is massive.
It's a popular ride. Number 3 for me is Gringotts Bank. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. Love Harry Potter. You're checking your list now.
It's not even on my list.
Ah, did you forget about
This
that
is
one?
so hard.
The area that you have to queue is brilliant.
Oh yeah.
It takes you through
The physical bank,
the
isn't
bank,
it, really?
so you see all the little goblins, and they look so real. It's unbelievable. They look so good. And you're looking at them for ages thinking, is he real? Is he not real? Anyway. They do look amazing. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant ride.
It is a good ride, that. It's very
Takes
fast
you through all
and
the
jolty,
vaults
isn't it?
and the bank and all of that. It's fantastic. So that's my number 3.
Oh, it's clap for carers. We've got 2 minutes to get to the front door. That makes us sound like we've got a massive house. It's about 5 yards that way. Right, we'll catch up with you in a minute. We are back, but you'll know that because I'll just cut it out. It'll be seamless. My number 2 is Jimmy Fallon. Could have been a number 1, but it isn't. It's a number 2 for me. The first time I ever went on the ride, I did think, how are they going to make this that entertaining, given that I'm in an auditorium style seat with I'll hurry up. I'm in an auditorium style seat, and how can they make this that exciting with a lap bar? But oh wow, do they? So if you've not been on it, go on it, and if you've been on it, you know what I'm saying.
Brilliant ride.
The gift shop, which we touched on earlier, is full of cool stuff. It's just that when we're in there, all I ever seem to pick up are those pizza pretzel bite things.
Oh yeah, man.
Pepperoni and cheese ones. Nice.
You always pick them up.
Always. And they're really not fattening.
So number 2 for Ethan
2 for
is...
each.
I don't know.
Okay, number
Check
2
your
for
list.
Ethan
Hippogriff.
is...
Hippogriff.
Oh, good one. That is a good roller coaster. What's your favourite bit? Given that it's quite a short one.
All of it.
All of it. It is a good ride. It is a good ride. You know what I quite like about that? The queue.
Actually,
you
no.
get to see how
No,
good
when
it's
it goes right up and then it goes straight
I
down.
thought you were going to poke me in the eye for a second there. Again. Good choice. Good solid choice. Shall we see what's in at number 2?
For me.
For Mummy.
Okay. By the way, your mouth smells of toothbrush.
I've just brushed my teeth. I've just had a shower.
So number 2 for me.
It smells of toothbrush or toothpaste. That's not important right now. Number 2 for Mummy.
Number 2 for me is the Hulk.
I knew it. I saw.
What a ride.
Such a good ride. We only went on it last year, didn't we?
We'll come on to that. We might do, we might not.
Oh right, okay. So, yeah, so the Hulk, love it, brilliant ride.
Such a long ride as well.
It is, the length of it.
Yeah.
You don't realise, you think, because you don't see a lot of the track. You don't see a lot of the track at all, do you? From where the queue is and all of that. We had to do single rider. Obviously, Ethan was too small to go on. I don't think you would go on it though, would you? No. So we did single rider, didn't we? Yeah. Which made us get on it really, really quickly. So we missed out quite a lot of like the queue and the things that you can do in the queue, which I believe are quite good with the Hulk. But
I've never actually queued for it.
No, because we always have got on straight away with single rider, which is fantastic when you can do that.
What a ride!
But brilliant ride, love it, absolutely love it. You just as soon as you get on the ride, you're gone. There's no like little tick 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 going up. You're just gone straight away. It's fantastic.
Which leads us nicely onto my numero uno, or number one, the Hulk.
Oh, that's your number one?
Yeah, it had to be. Considering we first went as a couple, nice. Ethan's trying to find a couple of Hulks up there by the looks of it. Cut it out. You're live on the YouTube to the nations of millions. 10, 20. Considering we first went to Universal in 2009.
Yes.
Lorraine, we'd been a couple for a year. We'd been going steady. Lorraine wasn't aware. Well, she was aware. No, get out.
Oh.
Get out.
Ethan.
That's disgusting.
Oh my God.
Sorry about that awfully 7-year-old behaviour. The Hulk. 10 years ago. No, 11 years ago. We first went to Universal. Just a few months before that, Lorraine had just discovered I was afraid of heights. I might act the strong, silent type, but I'm not. So I was scared of heights. So then my family's going to Universal. To Florida. Should we go with them? Yeah. I love that. I wasn't a massive fan of theme parks. So when we bowl up and we park in the car park, and Rip Ride Rockit isn't even on my list. But you park and you see Rip Ride Rockit from the car park, and you think, I'm not going on that. And then we get into the theme park, and at the time, it was Harry Potter, the Dueling Dragons.
Oh, yeah.
And Lorraine dragged me on that, and I was trying to be, strong. Impress me girlfriend. Get off it. What did you think of that? I said, I don't know. I had my eyes shut the whole way around, and I held my breath. So on every picture, I was like, literally around that holiday, I was just like this. Because I was that terrified. And only 2 years ago, when I first went on the Hulk, after I've been Florida 6, 7 times, I learned to open my eyes on the ride and breathe. And now I do that, it's so much more entertaining. But the Hulk, like Lorraine said, you take off, and it's 0 to 40 in 2 seconds, which is fast, especially you're wide open, obviously, and you're on a roller coaster. So fast. And it's the bit that got me the first time was how long it was. But oh my lord, when you go, you're inverted, you're down, you go under the tunnel and on the bridge, and we got a picture, didn't we? The first time I went on it, actually, and I'm just like this. Absolutely enjoying it. So that is, for me, the speed of it and the fun is we're trying to get a big group hook, is why I love it that much, and that is why it is my number one. Even with Rip Ride Rockit and all the other ones, Hulk, and it will always be my number one, I think, given the fact that it was there when the park opened, and it's still there now. It's had a refurb, but oh, what a ride. So I can't wait to get back on it. EJ's numero one.
There's Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon. What's your favourite bit? There's so many.
Shop.
Gift?
No.
Gift shop.
What about Sarah?
Sarah definitely just
S-A-R-A. Sarah.
She was hilarious.
Guy.
That's hilarious.
You know what? Another bit I like about that is the when they're doing the flashcards of the safety and the wrap. The
wrap.
He got really a million puppies.
Papa. It's a good ride, that. And again, it caters for everyone, because when we have to child swap, when you sit in the room, you can just watch The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Oh yeah, it's
good
great.
Good bits. the clips,
Yeah.
the fun stuff. There's probably a better phrase than that, but we'll run with it.
My favourite ride, number 1, at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure is the Forbidden Journey. Big Harry Potter fan, like I said, absolutely love it. Love the whole journey that you go on with them. They do it so well at Universal Studios. The queuing system's fantastic in that you're always entertained, you're looking at things all the time, there's so much to take in, it's brilliant. So it doesn't feel as long in the queue. The seats that you're in as well, it doesn't feel like you're on a ride.
It's like a church pew.
Because you're enclosed, so like you can't even see the people next to you.
Yeah.
So it feels like there's just you on the ride.
That's the bit that put you off, wasn't it, at first? But you're going to go on it again in October, aren't you?
Yeah.
Might take a bit of work. The whole Harry Potter for me, if we were dealing in favourite areas of the park, Harry Potter wins, doesn't it? Hands down.
Absolutely.
For theming, the shops, the rides, it is ace.
In both Hogsmeade and in Diagon Alley. They're just fantastic, both of them, and that train that takes you right through, either whichever way you go in. Oh, it's just lovely. It's just great.
It is. Fingers crossed, we will be back in October to review Hagrid's magical creature motorbike adventure.
That
ride.
Opened about 2 weeks after we left.
Yeah,
didn't it?
we were hoping when we were there they were doing what are they called? Not test rides.
Yeah,
what are they called? Soft opening.
That's funny.
And we've got a picture which I'll put in there of me trying to sneak a peek through the fence. But if they'd have opened that just for a soft opening,
yeah, it would have been great.
I'd have queued up for days to get on that while we were there, because it looks fantastic. I just can't wait to get back.
So thanks for watching our top 5 from all 4 of us.
Yes. Next up from At Home with the Nicklins top 5 is actually probably a top 5 times 2, if you will. We're going to do the top 5 things not to do in the parks. That doesn't make sense.
Top 5 things of places to go other than theme parks.
Better. So yes, so beaches, day trips, state parks, that type of thing. And also top 5 foods, restaurants, eats, on parks, off parks, Walmart, sorts of rhymes. So thanks for watching. Please hit the like button if you like it. If you love it, love it. If you love it, subscribe. If you love it, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell the world, tell your neighbours. Get out just after you finish Clap for Carers. Tell everyone else.
My favourite bit is at the start when Sarah says, "Puppies, I want 3 million puppies." Puppies.
But seriously, thanks for watching. Stay safe, everyone, and thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Puppies. I'm Sarah.